Hey guys, Tara here. Welcome back to the GT Online video. This time, starting at the back once again, as always. I think this is meant to be kind of like a Monza circuit remake, of course, in stunt track, so it's most likely going to be completely wrong. It's starting actually dead last for once. I mean, I was joke that we started at the back, but that time it was actually true for once. We got a next start though, from 21st up to 15th, 14th. And how many Wagners are there in this race? This is the ultimate sweat race scene, because actually every other car I've seen so far is a Wagner. I mean, how am I in 11th against Wagners? This would be a miracle if I can get a top 10 out of this. I think that's the best we can get, really, a top 10. If we're lucky, coming through this hairpin now, we get that quite wrong, but we make a position there, then we lose one. So we next take where we are now. We actually are now, we're into the top 10, so we're where I want to be ideally. But actually staying in this position might end up being quite challenging since we're up against all Wagners. And well, if this is the Monza circuit, which it looks like it is, and most of the corners are high speed, so we should be able to keep up relatively well, because it's pretty much just flooring it through. It has to be going like up into a Scari. Yeah, we can get this okay. We're not the best lines in the world, but we went better than a few of the cars in front, so we're actually up to P9 now, on the run down now into Parabolica. We get passed by a Wagner there, down into 10th again, running out massively wide there, because this is just understeer me up. Because Wagner just has so much grip. Why are they in the spot? Why are they in the superclass? They need to be in their own, just like OP supercar class or something. So get a mega run there. We'll probably back up into 9th now as you come through first corner chicane. Managed to make that relatively okay. Now coming around what would be the Curva Grande, which is a lot more of a curve in this track than it is in real life. Now into the first chicane. The second chicane actually managed to get that okay shake, get a bit of power slide in the exit, which drops us back down now into P10, now coming up now into the Lesmos. And actually look how many laps this race is. I think it might be 4 laps, but I didn't really look how many laps it is, so either way, we still got plenty of time yet to go try and keep it in this top 10 position. We're up to 9th now. We were up into 9th. I just get blasted past there by the other Wagner. I mean, how are they finding so much straight line speed? I mean, yes, they have the momentum out of the corners, so they're going faster, but this is just ridiculous how fast they can go in straight line. See there, even through a Scari there, how much gap they actually just pulled there. Although actually getting a decent run of sales, actually pulling back now with one of them into Parabolica, we can just see through the corner they can just go so much faster than what we can. Although we actually now, we didn't say P10 momentarily, but we are now outside the top 10 now, lap 3 of 5, so not even done half of the race yet. We've got plenty of time yet to still try and get back to the 10, so still keeping up relatively closely to some of the Wagners at least in front of us, so maybe if we can just keep it clean then we might be able to get into a top 10. Now it's coming down to Curva Grande now for the 3rd time. This is definitely, as I said last lap, definitely more of a curve, more of a corner actually. Actually the footage cuts there a little bit, but nothing really happened. Don't know why, but the footage just loves to jump cut recently for whatever reason. Well, you are there back in the top 10, which is the main thing, so we're back where we want to be. On the mini-map, the cars in front of us aren't too far in front, so I think they're definitely within the mistake range. If they probably hit into one of the walls here in a Scari or just anything in general, then we can still get them. I'm going through a Scari now, actually can take a much better line that time, getting a little bit of a squiggly exit there once again. We're still now up actually into P9, so we're safe by one position of where we can be so far. Now coming around Parabolica now for the 3rd time. Yeah, I think that's actually the best I've actually got around Parabolica so far. I went out to stopping, trying to now start lap 4 or 5. Here comes this Wagner once again. And here comes another Wagner. Just Wagners are absolutely everywhere. I mean, if you ever want a race that just attracts sweaty drivers, just race Monza, because you get a whole grid of them. I think I'm definitely the only car. I'm definitely the only non-downforce driving car anyway. I think there might be an Autark or two probably. I'm pretty sure I'm the only regular supercar driver in this race. No, we're still in the P10, you know, going to drop down now to P11 now. We're going to keep it, well, stay up the inside, more through the inside since it's a non-contact race. Now we drop down to P11. So we definitely need to find some more place out somewhere that's going for all of the curb pits, all the contact we can. Get a nice run now, back up now into the top 10, getting past that grey Wagner. And just curb pits now, just following the lines of this one in front, because here comes just like a completely different Wagner now out of nowhere. But they hit into the wall there for a Scari, hit the other one, and back now into P10. See that Wagner there getting way too confident with what his car can do. Now into Parabolica now for the 4th time. Going to get an okay line through him, where it's an okay-ish line for a regular supercar, but Wagner just completely blasts past us once again now as we come now onto the final lap now of this Italian Grand Prix. Don't think I'll be seeing that in a GTA race anytime soon. But now coming through the first corner chicane, actually you just realised this is the old layout of chicane with the triple chicane, and now coming now through the Curva Grande now for the final time up now into P9, so we're safe by 2 positions from where we can be. Now into the 2nd chicane. Again, okay flying through there, but that grey Wagner gets a much better run than what we do now as we drop down to P10. There's another Wagner right up behind us. Now going through the Lesmos, trying to corner cut the Lesmos as much as we can. And there goes our black and green Wagner, which I think was one that smashed into a Scari on the previous lap. Now we need a mega run now of this train if we want to get anywhere into the top 10. Actually now we are into the top 10. I think there's a car going very slowly there, so they must have made a mistake or something. But now they're in a position where realistically I wanted to finish now through Sky now for the final time. Can we get a good line through here? Yes, we get a great line through there, and I can get a nice run now. Up into Parabolic and now up into P8, but I'm pretty sure the advantages are just going to go straight back past us now. On the final corner, the advantage there just goes right around the outside. Now there goes the silver one now. Around the side, there's been drag race now up to the finish line, going for all the curves. Now we're just going to play in front of them. It's going to be a P9 finish there. But honestly, every other car in front of me has to be a Wagner, so I'm going to count it as a mini victory. Now coming on to this race in the Comet Safaris. And I have done nothing to edit the video besides the footage. I have not enhanced this in any way. This race was genuinely this bright. I have no idea how this is going to look on the video. It might just look like I've ascended into heaven or something. We get a decent start though, from like P14 up into P6. We can run. Yes, I know that Comet just completely spun themselves out on their own. We're up into the podium position in what, 14, 15 seconds? I'm starting like 15th. I'm running up massively wide into the wall. I have no idea where I'm going. There's some rocks. So that's what I work. We get completely punched out of the way there by a lime green Comet Safari. Of course, all these Comet Safaris I think are stock Comet Safaris, so there's no going to be advantage for anyone who has a custom one in this race. No thanks. Can we just fly over the rock? I don't know. No idea what that Comet Safari is doing. So into P6. So that crash. You're only up to 3 positions now. But still, we're definitely up in from way south. I think up 8 places. I think. I know where do you go? Gone the wrong way here. And it can be cut back through here. No, that's all completely filled up, so I have to go the long way back round here. Oh, these jump options there. So what was that? That looked like a mannequin or something. I'd be plowed out of the way. Don't get me plowed out of the way. We just plow in there into a cargo whip. Since we are going the wrong way, that was our fault completely. And we were in P3, then in P6, now down in P15. So we're back where we started a minute ago. Now the other Comet Safaris is completely rolled over now. And yeah, that is a problem with the Comet Safaris. They are a bit top heavy. I think we've seen from one of the videos. I think it might have been the last one or the one before. And the Comet Safaris are kind of top heavy. And they do like to fall over quite a bit. So now we're all down to P13. So with the first lap we had, I'd like to get somewhere in the top 5. I think that might be possible if we just have luck on our side. But luck on our side doesn't involve driving into the sea down here. It's a good job. Actually, this is one time where it's a good job the Comet Safari does have quite a bit of ground clearance to actually keep it off the floor. We hit into a rock there, and this lap has gone terribly already. You keep driving like this, we're back down to P16, so we're further down than where we started, definitely now. If you keep driving like this, it might even be lucky just to get a top 10 at this rate. There was a few cars there around further, all making mistakes around this rock this time, and that white Comet Safari is upside down once again. I mean, that's how bad of a lap we had. The one that fell over had already re-overtaken us. We're going back now into P13, gaining the switching. I don't know if catch-up's on. Okay, actually, that is the brightest Comet Safari I've ever seen, that white one there. Actually, talking about me ascending that Comet Safari, that is just pure heaven. With how white that is. That's like Richard Hammond's teeth, it's that white. And there's another crash there, the Comet, a double crash there. We avoid triple crash, got the hat trick of being crashed into. Yeah, these crossover sections there, they're not the best situations to be in the world. We're back down now into P15, they're trying to after this lime green Comet Safari. Now, dude, they go for a wall ride there, which is going to completely ruin them for the time being. Now, back now in P15 of, I think we're definitely on lap 2. I didn't look how many laps there were. I think, is it 4 laps or 5 laps? I can't quite remember. Coming up now to the start finish line checkpoint. I think it's going to be this one here. How many laps is it? About 3 or 5. Okay, so it's another 5-lap race. So, there's another crash out. I think that was the same one as before. I'm certain that was the same lime green Comet Safari from the crossover section. We're still in P13 though, it's actually not into P12, so we somehow managed to gain a position out of absolutely nowhere. And I've still got this lime green one in front of us. Purple. Now purple's actually in a pretty nice colour. Albeit it's probably a lot brighter in this race than what it actually is. But still, it's actually suits the Comet Safari. That's very close there to another wipeout. And for now we're just outside the top 10, so realistically a top 10 finish should be on if we can just stop attracting cars to crash into us. And if we can get a nice line through this crossover section here, through the second part of the crossover. That was controversial. We just managed to avoid it. I think that car in front of us actually hit them round out of our way. They're going for a cut back line there to the inside. Actually made that work brilliantly there. Up the inside line now into the top 10. I can try and chase up now after this purple Comet Safari hits into the wall for absolutely no reason there whatsoever. The thing that's made a mistake on their own. Who actually went to 9th. When did we overtake someone else? Someone else must have had a problem there in the crossover section onto lap 4 or 5. Can you get? No, I was about to say, can we get a clean lap in, but ruined it at the first, not even the first checkpoint on the lap. Now comes another red Comet Safari now. Just cars appearing from absolutely everywhere now. Now we're up to P8, going to try and just go cautious into this braking because I knew they were going to dive back up the inside there. Now that lime green car in the room, and now going to lead them to take each other out. I wish they did exactly that. And now we're up now into P7, and I'm hoping catch-up time so I get something close, and we get taken out there by a silver Comet Safari. Just comes blindsided up the hill. I had no idea they were there until, well, I hit them really. And there goes that dark red one now. We're back down now into P8. Now look at this. Okay, that is now the brightest card I've ever seen. I thought the white one was bright, but that green one, damn. Actually, I didn't think anything could get any brighter than that. It took us to take each other right now. We're now into P6, so can we actually get into the top 5? I mean, I was being a bit optimistic when I said I wanted to do the top 5, but since we're actually in P6, it could be on, but although wall riding like that, we're not going to get anywhere close to 5th. I don't even know how far in front of us 5th place is. There could be half a lap in front of us. Alright, so we're going to take it out once again. And well, down now into PA, so I think any chance now of a top 5 has just completely been destroyed, but then again, all it takes is the cars in front of us getting crushed into because we've got 2 of them right in front of us there, the ones that just overtook us. As we come now onto the final lap now of the race, so it's definitely get to crunch time now if we want to get anywhere close to the top 5. I'll be happy with a top 10 given the race that we had, but realistically we could be able to get a top 5 out of this. But first of all, we need to get past this line green car which just cut in front of us there, so we have a cheek line from them, that's a horrible line from us there. We're trying too hard now to try and get past that, the brightest car of all time, that lime green one in front of us. Now we need a clean lap ideally now for the rest of this lap to try and avoid the cars go so close there to wiping out on 2 of the cars there. And I get it now back now into P7. I think this car in front of us hopefully is 4th position as well, so we can try and get in this issue now, try and get around them and get back into P6 where we were, because I don't think P5 is too far on the road, but looking at the checkpoints, hopefully the car in front of this one is P5, so hopefully one of them going for a wall ride there is the car in front of us now, just trying to get in the station. Every cars now go to the inside now of that silver car now, up into P6, trying to find a way now around this black Comet Safari. I don't even know if this one's for position. It's now up and now into the top 5. We're now wide over the bumps completely killed us there. We couldn't turn. Now we have to go through here. We had the top 5, but now we're down into 7th now with an orange Comet Safari now trying to go around us now. The coming on the finish line is going to be a P7. Could have been a P5, but that bump at the end with the slipstream just killed me. Cause I always get slipstream when I don't want it. But still then. P7, I'm happy with that. And anyone know in front of we got Sabasai in 5th, Red Leicester in 6th. Anyone else I know in this race? Oh, we got Stoppler Fred down in 16th, so he hasn't had the best race in the world, but still, this has actually been it's been the brightest race of all time. I think that might have to be the title of the video. I mean, you'll have already seen what the title of the video is by now. But then P7, honestly, I'm pretty happy with that. So, remember to leave a like if you enjoyed the video. Leave a comment down below, subscribe if you're new, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on any of my future videos, since I'm now doing 4, maybe 5 videos a week. So yeah, so remember to check out my Discord, which will be linked in the description, and remember to follow my Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, they'll be linked down there as well. Thanks for watching, I'll see you all next time.